Hi, my name is Trina Wilcox. This is the Artist Spotlight for Run Radio. And today I'm so excited to get to talk to Alex Sandra. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me today. How are you?
Good. This is why I love social media because it really gives us the power to stretch out and reach to people all over the world. And you are a well-known traveler and song artist. So tell me about your experience, where you grew up, where you reside now, and your music.
That's always such a complicated question for me because it is a little bit confusing. So I am ethnically Georgian and I was born in Russia. So these are two neighboring countries. And because of that, I have two native languages. And then when I was around 26, I moved to China and I spent like 5 years there and I built pretty good musical career there. And after that, I moved to America. And the way I moved to America was very fun because I met my Australian husband on Tinder in China.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and he's an engineer, works in Silicon Valley, and then he proposed, and we relocated to California. So this is like complex, very complex.
No kidding. Where's your favorite place to live? Do you have one?
I do actually. I really enjoy life in California.
Yeah.
Um,
Good.
I I have another place in America I really also like. I really like New York, but I never lived there.
Yeah.
Also, I like the same way I like New York, I like Washington, D.C.
Yes.
But I never had experience of living there. So it is really hard to say. So far, I love California because it is suits my culture
Mhm.
and it's very diverse, which is wonderful. A lot
Yeah.
of people here has support different communities and it is very nice. I feel very welcome, so thank you for that.
Good. You just put out two new songs and they're great. Very excited for that. How often are you putting out music and how much more do you have planned?
Oh, thank you so much for mentioning that. That means a lot to me. I did release my latest song just literally 2 days ago. It is very fresh. It's called Take Me Home. I love this one because it is actually in very 80s style.
Yeah,
You're familiar with Whitney Houston's Higher Love, right?
of course.
Yeah, and that remix was actually very popular and I was inspired with that song, and also of course I love TV show Stranger Things. So that's why I'm very excited about this latest release. But coming back to your question, I try to release a new single every month, one single every month, or one 1.5 months.
Mhm.
And sometimes it's brand new original song, or sometimes it's remix of my original song.
Okay.
And remix is such a good way actually to cover another very powerful music industry field, which is dance, like EDM music and this type of house stuff, because it actually has a lot of following and it is nice to have an opportunity to be a pop singer and also perform for uh, festivals for electronic musics.
Right. There's so many genres and so many ways to perform too. You're doing solo right now, but you've been with a band before. Do you miss being in a band?
Uh, No.
No.
I'm so sorry. It was
Oh,
fun. I had a good time actually. So when I was in my early 20s, I had my own rock band. We were pretty successful in our. So by that time, I lived in Russia, and we were well known in our like let's say province.
okay.
And like in our state, not province, state. And we performed every weekend. It was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We performed for clubs, and it was pretty good audience. It was very popular to be in this rock band by that time, and people really was very passionate about music. And we had like 200, 300 people coming for the show every time. So it was really fun. I felt like a rock star. It was really, really cool. And having this band, it's like you have buddies, and but with also friendship, there comes also a lot of drama. I tried don't have relationships in the group, and I was successful in that. But still, more people you have, more problems you have.
Right.
So with support, there's also some flaws comes with that. So I love being solo a lot.
Yeah. Good.
But I do have a team. I do have
Yeah.
a team. So it is not like I'm only alone.
It's hard to put all that stuff together all on your own.
Yes, it is actually very bad for everything. It's good to have a team. The best product you have when it comes to music or production or anything is when you have right people in right place. And it is not a band anymore, but it is a team. Like I have person who works with me about marketing and helping me to do strategy for releases and stuff. I have person who I work about, like for example, music videos coming, and I work with her to work on my style and outfits. So she's a stylist, personal stylist.
Yeah.
And I have a person I work about video production stuff. So this is like a big team of people, actually. It's
A
not
lot of
like,
moving parts.
yes, and everyone is in a good, they know their job. This is the most important part.
Yeah. So do you plan on kind of staying localized and performing, or do you have a tour in mind, or what's your future plans? I know you've got some new changes coming
Yes.
family wise.
Yes,
So
yes, I should reveal that I am expecting a baby. I'm on
congratulations.
my fifth. Thank you so much. I am my 5th month of pregnancy, and we didn't plan it, but we are very happy. I mean, we wanted to have a baby, but we didn't know when we were going, and then surprise!
Yeah.
So I think it's a good time for that. So because of that, I was unfortunately. Like I had some opportunities to perform for festivals in October, and I am unfortunately will not be able to take part for that because it's very close to my due date. I will be like on my 9th month of pregnancy, like
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah.
for that. So I'm going to perform July and September and keep it local to avoid stress and travel.
So
And in February, I'm going to come back and start working primarily locally, but I will also apply for US festivals. But I should mention, I moved to America 2 years ago, and the whole year actually was lockdown. And I have started just a year ago, and I'm very proud of achievements I already have for now during this year. So I think I would go for local first because it's most important part. If you're an independent artist, you should be well known locally first. This is very big part of like whenever Google's my name, they should be familiar with me and seeing me for a lot of Californian stuff, right? And then as soon as they're done, I will be happy to start touring. And also by that time, my statistics will be very clear. For now, I can see that a majority of my audience is in America. So I see Spotify statistics, iTunes statistics, and I've seen that the majority is America. And I can see that I have a big, large audience from San Francisco, from LA, from different big cities of America. And based on that, I can work on tour.
That's great. What do you want people to know about independent artists? I feel like in today's world, independent writers, authors, we're all given a lot more power than we used to have. And I think that's fantastic. From your perspective, though, what do you think people should know about independent musicians?
First of all, I want to thank you for paying such a close attention to us. It feels amazing. Thank you so much. I do feel we have a lot of support nowadays compared with like 10 years ago. And that's thankful to people like you who are into independent artists. What I would say is that being independent artist is very difficult.
Mhm.
It a lot of people go through a lot of emotional roller coasters because you not only should be a performer, you should be also yourself manager and this and that, and you should be good at everything. If something doesn't work, then you are not very successful in your musical area, which is terrible and it's terrifying. So what I want to say to people, just regular listeners who are not really into music marketing and management stuff, music is a very interesting thing. There are a lot of talented people, and sometimes, so all those actually stars like Lady Gaga, Doja Cat, those people came from indie artists. They've been noticed by bigger record labels, and they were not made up. They just being this wonderful. They just put their experience into them, and they don't need to be a manager or like work for sales department to sell their stuff. So what I'm trying to say is that with listeners' support, a lot of talented people can get exposed, and it is a very refined thing to do to support local independent artists because this is where art comes from.
Yes.
Yes, of course, sometimes it is like people are in different stage of their musical careers, right? Like
Mhm.
sometimes in the beginning, it's a little bit raw and need more work. But if you will give a chance and give opportunity, like go for local shows, and it is nice, right? When you are hang out with family, sometimes you don't know where to go. It is nice to research some local artists. And you go there and you see this local theater, local like a backyard party with an independent
Right.
artist present there. So it is very nice to be supportive. And all artists are so thankful for this attention. So thank you for giving us chance to be heard.
You got it. You keep sending us stuff. We'll keep sharing it. You share Run Radio, and we'll keep getting. The goal is to get the Run Radio playlist heavily, primarily indie artists. So we just got to get the word out and support each other, and we'll get it done.
That's
Thank
so
you
wonderful.
so much for sharing your music, your story, and best wishes moving forward. And we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to hear from you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.